That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Not really big into committing to things. I usually stop binging the show halfway through the first episode. I mean, remember when my hair was blonde for like 2 seconds? But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years for both phone and internet, even if I'm already a customer, I was like, duh. I think 3 years in the future, Pete will be very proud of my decision. Look at me grow. Come on! Can you hear me now? I sure hope so.
Oh, why didn't I just call Blue Nail Exteriors?
We are a family-owned business that provides customized apparel, uniforms, fanwear, banners, marketing material, and accessories for sports teams, businesses, and events. TeamOrders.net provides high-quality products, fastest turnaround times, great prices, and unmatched service to our customers large and small.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicle inventory, expertly inspected and ready for new drivers. Shop online now at MorristownCadillac.com.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity, while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit www.afoa.us.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great decks and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and decks, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons. Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you hear me now?
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Transform your outdoor space with expert landscaping, hardscaping, and seasonal services from Q&S Landscape Contracting. Serving residential and commercial clients with over 25 years of experience. Call us today at 908-296-0008 or visit qnsnj.com to get started.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Einhorn Barbarito, Frost Botwinick, Nunn & Musmano is a full-service law firm guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it. That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
Lineups ahead tonight on Morris Sussex.
And a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Shimmy Wexler Field at Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School and coverage of the quarterfinal sectionals of the North Group 3 Boys Lacrosse between the Northern Highlands Highlanders and the Scotch Plains-Fanwood Raiders here on Big State Sports. David Hasek here with you from inside the Iron Peak broadcast booth. Iron Peak Sports and Events offers 4 indoor hard courts, batting cages, a massive turf dome, rock climbing walls, and an arcade. There's something for everyone. Elevate your game at Iron Peak Sports and Events, located in Hillsboro. A beautiful day for the cross here in Scotch Plains-Fanwood. 72 degrees, partly cloudy skies. That brought to you by our friends at ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all your comfort needs. You're definitely going to need them over the next couple of days because it's going to jump into the 90s, folks, so give them a call. Also, we'd like to thank our local sponsors for this game. Thank you to Sam Jimenez Agency with Farmers Insurance, helping customers with home, auto, and business insurance in the Union County area for 15 years. By Darby Road Public House, located at 450 Park Avenue in Scotch Plains, is a local hub for good food and better people. Our 10-ounce pub burger is the best in Union County. Stop by for a pint and burger. Open 7 days a week. Good luck to Scotch Plains-Fanwood Boys Lacrosse and their game tonight. Also, a big thank you to Tarleton and Family Landscaping. Tarleton Landscaping in Bergen County, New Jersey. Give them a call at 201-321-2421. And by Northwood Associates, construction needs in Bergen County. Check out their website at northwoodsnj.com. The quarterfinal round in what is truly the gauntlet in New Jersey High School Boys Lacrosse, the Group 3 playoffs. These two teams with not much problem in the first round, but now when things get serious, on the way to a state championship. Let's talk first about the number 6 seed, the Northern Highlands Highlanders, coming into this game at an 11-9 record under Kyle Ajakian, their head coach. And this is a team that has put up some decent numbers throughout the season. Liam Hill has been one of the best netminders in the state. He's recorded 234 saves to just 148 goals allowed in 20 appearances this season. And they are led with a very, very potent offensive attack of Ethan Sudd, Jack Henderson, and Jack O'Callahan. All three of those players over 30 goals to their credit on the season. On the opposite side for the Raiders of Scotch Plains-Fanwood, a team that has kind of been goalie by committee. We'll see if they decide to go with Joseph Marenka or Matt Krantz in the cage for this one. But it's all about getting possession for the Raiders. Ryan Maurer coming with an 85% win percentage off the face-off X. He's won 228 ground balls on the season. He has been very, very impressive, and they are led by a very talented sophomore, Nick Homer. 46 goals, 41 assists in just his sophomore season, so he will be a danger man to watch, the number 15 for Scotch Plains-Fanwood, and a team that also has some very balanced scoring with Kochanowicz, Scarpa, Klepfer, and many more. So this is going to be a true clash here in the quarterfinal round. The winner of this game will face the winner of the 2-7 matchup as Mars Knowles takes on Chatham. No easy task for whoever wins this game against either of those opponents. Top half of the bracket basically going chalk in the first round. Red Bank Regional pulled off the upset win 9-8 over Princeton. They'll face Summit today. And on the other side of that half of the bracket, the 5-seed Ramapo taking on the number 4-seed Ridge. There's no easy games left from here on out as the state tournament continues. And of course, leading up to the Curse Cup, which we will have for you here on Big State Sports at the end of the regular season, now featuring the college shot clock. So you don't want to miss that. The best high school lacrosse players in the state facing off right here on Big State Sports. That's going to come up in just a couple of weeks. It's hard to believe we are just about to the end of the 24-25 Scholastic Athletic year, as the crowd filling in very well down below us, representing both schools, in fact. It's a pretty good trip from Northern Highlands down here to Scotch Plains, and the Raider faithful who love their lacrosse also filling in the bleachers down below us. Technically, we're in the press box of the football field, which is behind us, but a dual-purpose press box, which is a little bit unique and very convenient for all of us here in the booth. As the starters come out for their opening handshakes, and looks like Scotch Plains will go with Matt Krantz, the number 29, will get the start in the cage. He's appeared in 11 games this year, 61 saves to 66 goals against, and they'll go to him to try to shut down this Northern Highlands attack. Liam Hill, the number 8, in between the pipes for Northern Highlands. Again, 20 appearances this season, 234 saves with 148 goals against. So he is a player who can potentially steal this game all by himself for Northern Highlands. The Raiders in the blue and white with the blue helmets. Northern Highlands in the white uniforms, red numbers trimmed in red and black, and the black and red lids. They are just about set to go. The referee going through final instructions with the, looks to be the number 6 of Ethan Sandlofer, who's going to take the opening draw here. So a little bit of a wrinkle already for Northern Highlands, sending the long pole out on the draw. Pokes it away from Maurer, but it is Scotch Plains-Fanwood who gets possession and will go on the first attack. Caden Matalunas picks up the opening ground ball, gives it off to the 15 of Nick Homer. Kept in behind the cage now. Scotch Plains-Fanwood working their substitutions, looking for a little room. Klopfer trying to work its way through. Another shot from the angle. Nice save made, and an early one done by Liam Hill. This one popped over to the corner, goes out of play. It'll belong to the Raiders. Scotch Plains-Fanwood with a record of 15-6, 6-1 in the Waterman division, getting the number 3 seed. As this one goes up to the top of the shot there, and another save made by Hill. Second save there of the afternoon already. And so a good start for the Highlands keeper. A flag early is going to go against the Raiders. And looks like the guilty party is going to be the number 13 of Kachanowicz. Looks like it's just going to be a 30-second for being without possession. And the first man-up situation of the day goes to Northern Highlands. Brought to you by our friends at Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000. Backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Don't forget to check out that link in the description below. Highlanders go to work. Ethan Suh, the number 11, running the top of this rotation. Good movement, good slide there, but the opening comes down the middle, and the first goal of the game belongs to Northern Highlands. Hudson Bacalzo gets the 6th goal of the season. The junior puts the Highlanders up 1-0. Looked a little chaotic in this sequence, but just watch the room open up right there. That slide over protection perhaps from Scotch Plains, and an opening goal for the Highlanders on the road. Sandlofer back out there against Ryan Maurer. Maurer, the commit to Brown University. Also one of the key players of their hockey team that had a great run, great season this past winter. This pass, though, intercepted, taken away by the number 40 of Jack O'Connor. And a timeout called by Coach Ajakian early on here, as his team has a 1-0 lead off a couple of saves already from Liam Hill. And the goal from Hudson Bacalzo. Just under 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Again, folks, thank you so much for joining us here on Big State Sports. If you haven't done so yet, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a minute of the final acts of the spring season here on our network. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you know when we go live. We've got All-Star football coming up over the next couple of weeks, including the Phil Simms North-South All-Star game for both the Boys All-Stars and the Girls Flag Football All-Stars. We'll have both of those games on our network, so don't forget to tune in for that one. Also, don't forget we'll have the Sean O'Hara Foundation Senior Bowl on the 11th. So don't forget to check that out as well. And, of course, as we mentioned, the 3rd annual Curse Cup coming up here on our network, so don't miss a minute of the action. As it's back underway, a long pass is slashed for a broken stick for one of the Highlanders. That's unfortunate for the number 4 of Jack O'Callahan. He'll have to get a new twig. This is laid across by Noah Brown, the freshman, getting some time out there for the Raiders, with the long pole staying in there in the attack, at least to make up the numbers until the substitutions are ready. Raiders get their substitutions out there. The 34 is Ben Filler, the senior. 12 goals on the season. Works it around behind the cage to the 10 of Lorenzo Titanegro. Another key player, the starting goalie for the Raiders hockey program. This is worked to the side. Nice poke check away from Titanegro. And picked up by the number 6 of Sandlofer. Long pass cross field, though, gets away a little bit loose, and the Raiders will get the possession right back. Ryan Scarpa, the sophomore, gets it back into play. Another young player for this Scotch Plains-Fanwood team who's been very impressive. 21 goals, 19 assists in his sophomore season. Big stick check there by the Highlanders. Causes another ground ball and picked up by the visitors as they come the other way. Bit of a high pass. Picked up by Sandlofer. Feeds it off to the side. Trying to work his way across there was O'Callahan, but couldn't find any room. Sandlofer, the only college commit as of now for this Northern Highlands team, on its way to the University of Tampa. He'll be used to the temperatures over the next couple of days, not so much today. Work to the far side. Trying to cut across is Radigan. Lays it back across. Nice interception. Getting the pole up there was Matalonis. And the Haverford commit forces the turnover. Moves it along to the Yale commit, Caleb McDowell. Backing off with this, Sammy Jimenez. The freshman with 15 goals, 7 assists. Getting some time in there, and this is where the Raiders are so tough to beat. They are very deep, especially amongst their middies and attackmen. Moving in is Kochanowicz. Long shot misses wide. And it's going to belong to the Highlanders. Blue lines on your screen for the out-of-bounds lines for this game. Not as many of the multi-purpose lines on this field as some others. Still bears repeating as here comes Northern Highlands on the attack. Oh, that one, though, across field is a little bit rushed. And that's a couple of missed opportunities for Northern Highlands where they've just been sloppy with their passing. And we'll see what that leads to later in the game. This is McDowell. Sends it upfield, but has it taken away. Charging ahead with this is Augie Ratner. He takes a shot off the post. Getting a piece of that was Krantz. But the Highlanders pick back up possession. Slowing it down, Jack Henderson. Senior, 35 goals, 28 assists. Lays it over to Radigan. Northern Highlands taking their time here. Just about halfway through the first quarter. 1-0 to the 6th seed. Downhill comes Henderson. Thought about the shot. Rotates it up high. Spinning away from pressure is Suh. And now back. Radigan. Back across. Trying to charge through Henderson. Takes a shot. Big save made again by Krantz. That's his second save in as many minutes. Loose ground ball on the far sideline. Picked up by the Raiders. And a timeout called by Coach Nick Maselli. Just about halfway through this first quarter. We'll take a quick break to pay some bills when we come back. 6:07 left in the first quarter. 1-0 Northern Highlands here on Big State Sports.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BigStateSports for an extra discount.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today. Free estimate.
Back here at Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School, the Raiders with possession off the timeout. Down 1-0 very early on here in this North Group 3 quarterfinal. David Hassagen here with you. As this one moves across, under 6 to play here in the first. As moving with this is Kachanowicz, known as Kachow by the coaching staff. Hands this one off. The shot goes just wide. That was Vance Slack, the junior, with a look. Had 14 goals so far on the season, 2 assists. Raiders keep possession first at the boundary, as here's Klopfer. Klopfer comes from out behind the cage, dodges inside, nice little move, shot, nice save made again by Liam Hill. Good keep there at the boundary, but stepped on the line. Did the 15 of Nick Homer, and a turnover to the Highlanders. We talked about Liam Hill in the open, a player who could potentially win this game on his own. So far, he's been the difference. As here come the Highlanders downhill. Backing off Ethan Suh, 40 goals, 10 assists on the season coming in. As one of his teammates loses his balance, no call, and rightfully none. Work to the outside it goes. Henderson sends it to the goal scorer, Hudson Bacalzo. Bacalzo, a little bit of a harsh pass there to Ethan Suh. Tries to go downhill one-on-one. Good defensive work by Jake Luco, the commit to FDU. Forces the pass across. Nice work down inside, but the pass not completed cleanly again. That was Tarleton who couldn't quite receive that pass. On the number 4 of Jack O'Callahan. Here come the Raiders the other way. Matalonis will hold on to it behind the cage. There's a couple of Highlanders looking at him. And now we'll go to the far side and work it back up top. South Plains have been able to get their possessions. They've had their looks. Unable to unlock the Rubik's Cube that is Liam Hill. Holding on to this, Ben Filler. Filler works inside, looks to dodge to the outside now. Forces a pass behind as the Raiders start their rotation. Looking into the sun here in this first quarter, as that's a heavy slash legally done against the sophomore Nick Homer. Homer, nice job there defensively as he has it slashed from his stick twice. Oh, and a big shoulder delivered. Still alive, though. The shot misses just wide. And it's going to stay with the Raiders. The Scotch Plains-Fanwood faithful not happy with the no call there. That was a big hit delivered by the 11 of Ethan Suh. Who's a box-to-box midi, gets involved on defense with the short stick. Forces Scarpa out wide. Scarpa to Homer. Homer charges inside, looks down low, and scores! Nick Homer's got his 47th of the season, snuck his way through that time, and we're tied at 1. The maniacal laughter from the Scotch Plains-Fanwood bench, they're happy about that one. Great dodge to the inside with that little stutter step. And I'll tell you what, Liam Hill got a big chunk of that one, but couldn't keep it out of the netting, got over the line. And so we're tied up at 1, and looks like Northern Highlands is going to stay with the long pole, Ethan Sandlofer, who only took 21 draws in the season up to this game. He'd only won 3 of them. He technically has only won 1 so far in this game, but perhaps just making things a little bit more uncomfortable, a little bit tougher to break out for Scotch Plains-Fanwood, I should say. As here comes Caleb McDowell, hands it off to Noah Brown. 2 long poles into the attack. That pass, though, off the mark. Stick checked away. The ground ball claimed by the number 5 of Augie Ratner. Scotch Plains-Fanwood has been committing a lot of long poles into the attack early and often and are willing to take a chance with that. Highlanders trying to make them pay, moving inside. Having to pass it off is O'Callahan. Good defensive work there from the 2 of Lewis Kelly, the commit to Ursinus. 5 college commits on this Scotch Plains-Fanwood team. 1 committed so far from Northern Highlands. Ton of talent all the way around, though, on this field, and several players on both teams that I'm sure will be getting some letters of, hey, do you want to come play for us? Some commitments perhaps coming for those sophomores. That's a great stick check and a great takeaway by Caden Matalonis. The commit to Haverford. Comes downhill, takes the shot, and scores! Box to box, from defense to goal for Caden Matalonis. And it's 2-1 Scotch Plains. First off, a great stick check there to take that one away from Henderson. And he says, all right, you don't want to get in my way? I'm just going to go right to the goal. And fires it home to the far post. Brilliant individual effort there from the 24 in blue. As back to the X they go. Another win back by Maurer. Claims the ground ball, gives it back to McDowell. Now over to Jake Luco. Luco works downhill, trying to can-oper him there was the 4 of O'Callahan. And a timeout called just over the midway line by Scotch Plains-Fanwood, and Coach Nick Maselli not happy with something he saw on that play. And is going to correct it as quickly as possible with 1:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, the winner faces the winner of the 7-2 matchup between Mars Knowles and Chatham, 2 teams that have performed extremely well. The Chatham Cougars, I think, surpassing even their own expectations. They have had a phenomenal year. And Mars Knowles quietly has had a very, very good season. It'll be interesting to see how that game transpires. And of course, that's just the north side of this bracket. The bracket in South Jersey is just as crazy. Of course, the likes of Shawnee and Moorestown, of course, involved in that bracket. The 2 teams break their respective huddles. Moorestown took care of Brick Memorial 22-5 in the quarterfinals earlier today. They'll face either Clearview or Mainland. Shawnee, though, is the number 2 seed in that bracket, and it seems almost inevitable those two schools will clash again. And they've had some memorable ones down in the South bracket. That's a long way down the road, though, for the Raiders and Highlanders as they get back underway. Kachanowicz. Work to the outside. Now behind the cage. Klopfer. Playing a little pitch and catch. Defended well there by Jake Goswami, the junior. As this works back up top. Kachanowicz. Works to the left-hand side of the attack. Raiders trying both sides, looking for any holes in the defense. Highlanders doing a good job for now as that shot gets ripped from inside, just missed. That was Asher Silva, got a little bit of room inside, but couldn't find it inside the post. 48 seconds left in the quarter. A cutter inside. Oh, nice dodge. Down low, and they score. What a play. Brian Klopfer, his 26th of the season. Got the momentum on his side and makes it a 2-goal lead for the Raiders. Just right off the restart and gets Goswami to just overcommit by just a hair right there. What a stop. And an easy goal down low. Plains-Fanwood has had some success here with those goals from closer range. Long range, they've not been able to beat Hill, but they've been able to find some room inside, and they've been feasting there so far. Maurer again against Sandlofer. This one launched toward the Raider bench, and the ground ball collected by Matalonis. Here's Lewis Kelly. 30 seconds left to go. Worked across, trying to find some room there. Kachanowicz gives it across to Brown. Brown moving inside, looks for the shot, and he scores! Noah Brown, the freshman long pole, with his 8th of the season. And the Raiders get another late one. It's 4-1. You could hear the instructions from the bench as soon as they saw where Hill committed. Go ahead, go to goal. And the freshman, Noah Brown, with a fantastic goal. And now the Raiders starting to pull away. Still about 18 seconds to go here in the first. And a violation there is going onto the X. There was William Clausen. He's been their normal face-off man for Northern Highlands. And looks like he'll be taking over there as they get a quick attack again. And another goal for Noah Brown. 2 goals for the long pole as he gets right into the attack. It's 5-1. Perhaps a rising star for this Raiders team as the long pole goes in there. When was the last time a long pole had 2 consecutive goals in a lacrosse game? That's about as rare as it gets. There's going to be another new face-off man out there for the Highlanders. Going out there is now Luke Hollander, as they try to get someone to win a draw against Maurer, but he is very rarely beaten in that department. Here he comes down low, and a nice save made by Liam Hill. And the clock runs to zeros. Northern Highlands got the opening goal in this game, but then 5 unanswered from the Raiders. We'll take a break. Second quarter action coming up here on Big State Sports. Stay with us.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Thinking about making a move? Call Michael Rossi from Keller Williams, your residential real estate enthusiast. Whether you're looking to sell or buy, Mike's your guy. Likely one of the most expensive and stressful transactions a person makes is real estate. So why not have fun doing it? Call Michael Rossi today, where he is bringing the process from frustrating to fun.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi.
Today's coverage of New Jersey High School Boys Lacrosse is brought to you locally by Sam Jimenez Agency with Farmers Insurance, helping customers with home, auto, and business insurance in the Union County area for 15 years. Thank you to Sam Jimenez Agency. By Darby Road Public House. Visit them at 450 Park Avenue in Scotch Plains. And they wish good luck to the Scotch Plains-Fanwood Boys Lacrosse team on their season. By Tarleton Family Landscaping. Give them a call in 201-321-2421, Tarleton Landscaping in Bergen County. And by Northwood Associates, construction needs in the Bergen County area. Give them a look at their website at northwoodsnj.com. Second quarter underway, 5-1, Scotch Plains-Fanwood leading against Northern Highlands. David Hassagen here with you inside the Iron Peak broadcast booth as the Raiders go back on the attack in the blue jerseys. Quick shot, a little bit looped in there, and a nice save made by Liam Hill on the changeup. That's his 5th save. And without Liam Hill, this game might have been all but over. But here come the Highlanders, still with plenty of time left. Hudson Block advancing that ball ahead, the 55. Now Michael Tarleton. Tarleton, the junior, works it to the outside as the Highlanders try to get their substitutions made. This is Radigan. Cross to Henderson. The 6 seed Northern Highlands got the opening goal from Hudson Bacalzo, and then after that, 5 unanswered goals for the Raiders. 2 from the long pole, Noah Brown, 1 each from Klopfer, Homer, and Matalonis. This is Henderson. Henderson looking to the inside. Yes, hammered by a couple of checks. No flags are thrown as the ball was knocked loose first. There's a big hip check. That will be called, though, and it will belong to Northern Highlands there off the hip check by Cooper Dupuis. Heavy, heavy contact, but referee's letting it go as Highlands works things back up top again. Across it goes to Radigan. Face guarded there by Dupuis. Junior versus sophomore as Radigan works to the outside. Hands it off to O'Callahan. O'Callahan dodges inside, takes the shot, and getting a piece of that was Krantz as it was whistling just past the post. Stays, though, with the Highlanders as Miles Lilgren, the sophomore, 12 goals on the season, gets things restarted, guarded by his opposite number, Lewis Kelly. Worked up high, ISO play, moving downhill, but no room again. Goes to O'Callahan, and a violation called against the Highlanders. Turns things back over as this is given to Krantz. Now ahead to Dupuis. Under pressure, high pressure here from Northern Highlands. Raiders have to hurry to get it across that midfield line, and they eventually do to Dupuis, who's got an unsettled situation now. Arrows across again, a rip! Oh, a nice save by Hill. Noah Brown was looking for a long pole hat trick. Certainly feeling it with how this game has started. Raiders keep possession as that goes across to Ryan Scarpa. The Scotch Plains-Fanwood team who have been making a lot of noise and finally have been getting the attention of the lacrosse world here in New Jersey, ranked as the number 19 in the latest poll from NJ.com. And you can check out our poll of the top 20 lacrosse teams on our Instagram at Big State Sports when it comes out tomorrow. That's another save made by Liam Hill. Hill's going to have to get back in his crease quickly here as the Raiders keep possession. They work around behind the cage. Guarding there is Radigan. Good spinning dodge. Oh, and another nice move to get open, but the pass knocked down, intercepted. Loose ground ball eventually finds its way back to Hill. Good work there from Augie Ratner to get the stick on that one. As the outlet moves through Radigan. Good defensive sequence there for Northern Highlands. They're going to need a few more of those to get back into this game. About 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Still scoreless in this quarter, 5-1 to the Raiders. As this is kept by Saw on the left-hand side. Saw cutting across the middle, tries a spin move. Good defensive work there by Jake Luco. Across to Radigan. Now behind to Tarleton. As he went out of bounds. Unforced error again. Got to pay attention to the lines. Which color? And now there's some confusion here. And looks like they're going to restart behind the cage here. Or what do we have here? Now the referees will come together and discuss. Looked like it was going to be given. Yeah. As the referees will gather here. Long discussion, and now they're going to.
15.
As they're going to add a couple more seconds on the clock here. Tough to see with the glare coming from the right-hand side. As the coaches both getting an explanation. And it is going to belong to the Raiders here at midfield. And this is where we wish there were microphones on referees. If for no other reason than to get the clarification on why they are restarting where they are. But that is technology for a different day as the Raiders go back on the attack. This one worked across to the middle. A shot. This is just wide of the post. First one to it was Nick Homer. He'll keep possession rolling. Quick pass from behind the goal. The shot down low. Oh, what a save. Made the rebound. Oh, misses high and wide. A big hit delivered. Chaos in front of the net of Hill. Still belongs to the Raiders. Spin move inside. Now work to the outside. Good defensive scrambling work on the slide from Northern Highlands. Still there for the Raiders. A cross and a shot, and they score! Ryan Scarpa takes advantage of the unsettled situation there. And it's 6-1, Scotch Plains-Fanwood. All sorts of craziness leading up to the goal. A couple of passes that were off the mark, but just flooding the zone there on the double team. And a great goal for Ryan Scarpa, the sophomore's 22nd of the season. So they'll go back to the center spot, and they'll go back to Sandlofer on the draws. Fourth different player to take a draw today for Northern Highlands, but no one has been able to get past Ryan Maurer. Back on the attack quickly again are the Raiders. Oh, but the pass is a little bit too quick. Just kept in play, lofted back into field of play, but taken by Northern Highlands, who get knocked out of bounds, but illegally so. A flag is thrown. As trying to charge ahead with that one was the 55 of Hudson Block. The Raiders faithful don't agree with the call. It's going to be a 30-second trip to the sin bin for a cross check. And I believe against the number 9 of Ryan Scarpa. And another man-up situation for Northern Highlands. They're 0 for 1, and again brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Highlands gets their special teams set up. They're going to need to start connecting on these opportunities, any opportunities they have in the offensive half of the field. This one's sent across. Raiders trying to hold up defensively. There was a chance down low, but not taken by O'Callahan. Goes up toward the top of the formation, misses and goes all the way across the stripe. But offside over and back against Northern Highlands, and an unforced error again from the 6th seed. Especially in their passing game, as the Raiders will just run out the rest of this man-down situation. And now we'll go back to even. Just about halfway through, or more than halfway through, I should say, the second quarter here. 5:23 left to go in the second. 6-1 Raiders. A trip to the sectional semifinal on the line for both teams. Here's Tenenegro. Works to the outside, tries to set a pick, but is forced back around behind. Raiders have had this Highlands defense scrambling at times. Nice save made, as just staying inside the crease there was Liam Hill to pick it up, his 8th save of the afternoon. Again, without him, this game might be over at halftime, but he's gone with some massive saves, especially in the first quarter. Cross it goes. Suh gives it to Henderson. Thought about a shot, but decides to go with a rotation instead. Wangali back behind the goal. Hands it off. Some fancy passes from Northern Highlands, but not a lot of shots being taken. Raiders defense has been good. Here's Suh. Looks to use the pick. Not there for him. Good defensive slides there from the Raiders. They'll try it again to the outside. A shot. Nice save made. The rebound comes out in front and picked up there by McDowell. Another great save from Krantz. Raiders pick it up deep in their own half of the field. Gonna have to move it quickly here. This is McDowell, the future Bulldog, looking for a passing option. Finds one. It's the 31 of Connor Scarpa. Connor Scarpa, the sophomore. Thought about it. Backs it off to Tenenegro. And now Jimenez. Sammy Jimenez spins away from pressure, takes a couple of slashes, moves it across to Tenenegro. Looking for room inside. Good double team run there by the Highlanders. Now Ben Filler. Works it to the opposite side. Work near side, a pass down low again, but disrupted that time. Nicely done by the number 40 of Jack O'Connor. Highlanders looking to attack, give it back to Liam Hill, looking for an outlet. Return to sender, to Sandloafer. Works it to the inside, just getting there in time was Bacalzo. Bacalzo. Far side, frustration from the Highlands bench. A couple of passes that were taken in less than careful fashion. They got away with it, though. As backing off here is Henderson. 2:25 to go. Henderson works across. Charging in, Radigan takes a shot, just missed wide. South Plains-Fanwood made a substitution there, turned it into a man-up situation for half a second, but didn't take advantage of it. Lilgren looks to the far side. Callum finds on defense here up top. Henderson gets past him, comes downhill, looking for a shot, causes a collision instead, and now works it far side. Radigan. Back to Henderson. Henderson looking for any kind of room. Great defensive slide again. Trying to dodge his way through and falling, losing the ball in the process was one of the Highlander attackmen. And now here comes McDowell the other way for the Raiders. McDowell hands it off. They try for the 1-2, but it was behind him, intercepted by O'Callahan. Now here come the Highlanders the other way. Unsettled situation with numbers, but good defensive back work there from Scarpa. Connor Scarpa in the way. Another player who will be getting some interest, I'm sure, from the collegiate ranks. Sophomore with 3 goals, 2 assists as a long pole, but 46 ground balls. Under a minute to play here in the half. It's just been one tally in this second quarter. Going to the Raiders. Highlanders would love to get something on the board here to go into halftime with, but another great double team run there by Kelly and Scarpa. Worked behind the cage. They look for the little over-the-top flick, but nothing there. Ground ball loose, and picking that up is McDowell. Highlanders players were looking for the check and not the ball, but the pass is a little off the mark. Loose ground ball over by the edge of the scoring box. Picked up there by Klopfer. 17 seconds. Raiders looking for one more goal. Oh, a big save by Hill. His 9th of the afternoon. Highlanders will just send it downfield looking for something out of this. A Hail Mary throw. Knocked aside. Picked up by Brown, and the half comes to an end. Just the one tally from Scarpa. But certainly a good defensive effort in that quarter from the Raiders. They'll take a 5-goal lead into the second half. We hope you stay with us. You're watching the quarterfinals of the North Group 3 state playoffs here on Big State Sports.
Here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Not really big into committing to things. I usually stop binging the show halfway through the first episode. I mean, remember when my hair was blonde for like 2 seconds? But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years for both phone and internet, even if I'm already a customer, I was like, duh. I think 3 years in the future, Pete will be very proud of my decision. Look at me grow. Come on! Can you hear me now? I sure hope so.
Oh, why didn't I just call Blue Nail Exteriors?
We are a family-owned business that provides customized apparel, uniforms, fanwear, banners, marketing material, and accessories for sports teams, businesses, and events. TeamOrders.net provides high-quality products, fastest turnaround times, great prices, and unmatched service to our customers large and small.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicle inventory, expertly inspected and ready for new drivers. Shop online now at MorristownCadillac.com.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity, while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit www.afoa.us.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great decks and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and decks, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons. Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for a precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you hear me now?
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Transform your outdoor space with expert landscaping, hardscaping, and seasonal services from Q&S Landscape Contracting. Serving residential and commercial clients with over 25 years of experience. Call us today at 908-296-0008 or visit qnsnj.com to get started.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
And welcome back here to Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School here on Big State Sports, back inside the Iron Peak broadcast booth. Again, Iron Peak Sports and Events offers 4 indoor hard courts, batting cages, a massive turf dome, rock climbing walls, and an arcade. There's something for everyone at Iron Peak Sports and Events. Elevate your game right in Hillsborough, New Jersey. David Hashagen here with you. 6-1 the score in favor of the number 3 seed of Scotch Plains-Fanwood against the number 6 seed Northern Highlanders here in the North Group 3 quarterfinal round. Spot in the semifinals on the line for these two teams. Depending on how things go elsewhere for Scotch Plains-Fanwood, could be another home contest for them. But again, they will take the win for Mars Knowles to make that happen, and if the Highlanders can make a comeback, that would mean a home game for them as well. But again, as we said, they are facing the Chatham Cougars. That game is going on simultaneously to ours, so we'll keep an eye out and see if we get any updates from across our roving reporters. Not sure if any of them are at that game, but we're certainly happy that you joined us for ours, the only game on the network here this afternoon. And a big thank you again to all of you for joining us. Craig Scott, our producer this afternoon, Nikki Simons on the camera as we get set for the third quarter, and the big question will be who will go to the draw X for Northern Highlands. They've tried 4 different players and none of them have been able to get the better of Ryan Maurer. Again, we talked about him in the open. They commit to Brown University. He's won 85% of his draws coming into this game today, and he's won at least that so far, if not a higher percentage. As it looks like it's going to be the 24 going in of Chase DeLuise. So a completely new face-off man right now for Northern Highlands, who hasn't taken a draw all year. And another long pole going in there, taking his chance, but the ground ball collected by the Raiders, and Matalonis sends it ahead to Connor Scarpa. At this point, it's Northern Highlanders just trying to get more possession. Again, they've got the attackmen to do it. 3 goal scorers, over 30 goals apiece. But if they can't get the ball inside to cradle and take the shot, then, well, it's not going to do you any good. There's a pass inside. There's something who's done very good today, and that is Liam Hill. That's his 10th save, as here come the Highlanders the other way. A big collision after the fact as well, as coming across was Jake Goswami. The Highlanders set up their attack, trying to run with some motion on that right-hand side. Nothing there for Ethan Sutton. He's forced to back off. The defense, especially from the short poles, has been really good from Scotch Plains-Fanwood in this game. And Saw has the ball stick chipped away, but regains the grounder. This is sent across to O'Callahan. He shoots low. Nice save made. That was a simple one for Krantz, who read it all the way. His 5th of the afternoon, as here comes Lewis Kelly. Kelly finds the safety valve in McDowell. He's going to have to hurry across that line, and will do so. McDowell across Kachanowicz. Moves it inside. Thinking about it was Jake Luco. And again, the long poles not afraid to stay in the attacking half there for Scotch Plains-Fanwood until the defense closes them down. Here's Vance Slack. Slack, the 17, running the top of the attack, as this is worked down to Nick Homer. Homer's in just the 1 goal today. He's been held relatively quiet, but his teammates have picked up the slack. As this is worked across to Slack, and he scores! The junior Vance Slack, with his 15th of the year, extends the lead to 7-1. Great work again as they find room down low. They have been feasting inside. Absorbs the shoulder there from Augie Ratner, and the shot fired through. And once again, the maniacal laughter of celebration across on the Scotch Plains-Fanwood bench. Not sure who that laugh it belongs to over there, but he must be great at parties. Back to the face-off draw they go. Once again, Chase DeLuise in on the draw for Northern Highlands. Gets into a bit of a scrum there, but can't win it away from Ryan Maurer. Worked ahead. Metalonis has numbers, sends across, but the pass intercepted. Noah Brown looked to make one last pass to Nick Homer, but picked off well. Good work by Sandlofer. DeLuise forced to pass it across, and a timeout was called by the Highlanders with 9:24 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more boys lacrosse action here on Big State Sports. Stay with us.
Nunn & Musmano is a full-service law firm guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Back here at Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School, the Raiders holding on to a 7-1 lead and continuing the attack here on the Highlanders, but Northern Highlands trying to get back into this game. They work inside. Another nice save made by Krantz. That was Bacalzo, who's got the only goal. He had the first goal. Since then, it's been 7 unanswered from the Raiders as we have less than 9 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Caleb McDowell. Pass though a little bit behind Noah Brown, who picks it up. Here's Noah Brown. Thought about a chance at goal, but lays it back off. Raiders reset again. Lorenzo Didenegro. Across to Nick Homer. Works it across to Klopfer. Back across to Sammy Jimenez. Constant rotation, constant motion from this Raiders attack. Oh, a big hit delivered, but continuing on with this is Filler. Comes inside, takes a shot, and scores! What a play for the senior Ben Filler. Spun away, took the couple of hits, and still gets the goal, 8-1. This was a downhill check, absorbed it well from Ethan Suh, who was trying to cause the turnover. Instead, he finds room because of it. Goes right down Broadway and puts it home on the bounce. And once again, the celebrations over on the Scotch Plains-Fanwood bench. It's just everything that they've done has gone right. Northern Highlands had that lead. It has just gone completely off the rails for them here in the third. As once again, it's Ryan Maurer on the win. Here's McDowell. Looks for one more pass, finds it. Metalonis. Now over to Connor Scarpa. Connor Scarpa working through as there's a player without a pole. Broken stick, the shot, blocked in front. Pops in the air. And whistle blows, and what do we have? Looks like a piece of laundry on the field. I think they're going to rule there that DeLuise was out there with a broken stick and tried to stay involved in the play. We'll see how long the violation is for. It is a man-up situation for the Raiders. Again, brought to you by our friends at Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below for more details there. And again, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel here, as well as follow us on Instagram at Big State Sports for broadcast schedules, player of the game interviews, and so much more. It looks like they might have waved off the flag, perhaps. No one's in the sin bin. And they're explaining it to the Scotch Plains-Fanwood bench, who the coaching staff looks suitably disgusted there. And it is even. So it must have ruled that there was no involvement by the player with the broken stick, and therefore no actual foul. Could have called perhaps a slash on that play, but decided against it. As the Raiders come in with some numbers again, the pass up to the middle, but could not be controlled by Kachanowicz. Kachanowicz face guarded by Suh. Cross to Nick Homer. Homer up top. Slack thought about it, sends it to the far side instead. Great rotation, great movement from the Raiders, but good slide defense there from the Highlanders. Here's Kachanowicz again. Fired it wide. First one to the boundary, though, were the Raiders. 7:10 to go here in the third. Klopfer. Guarded by Suh. Highlanders trying to get a little more aggressive defensively, trying to force turnovers. That one hits the iron. Goes flying into the air, into the sun. As this will be restarted by Ryan Scarpa as a goal in this game. 7 different goal scorers for the Raiders on 8 goals. The only player with multi-goals in this game has been the freshman long pole, Noah Brown. This is worked across. Kachanowicz looking to add his name to the score sheet. Well guarded there, knocked over, but illegally so. Flags are thrown and some frustration on the Highlands bench. As a little confusion from the Raider faithful, wondering why the play was stopped when they still had possession. But it was loose for a moment there. 30 seconds in the sin bin for the number 5 of Augie Ratner. So now we'll have that man-up situation for the first time today for Scotch Plains-Fanwood. And starting it will be Ryan Scarpa. Scarpa with one of the goals today. Rotated Kachanowicz. Behind the cage. One player just sitting back there for Scotch Plains-Fanwood, just having a discussion, I think, holding court perhaps. As trying to cradle that was Kachanowicz, had it slapped away. Good work from the number 40 of O'Connor, but the loose ball picked up by Jimenez. He has it slashed away. Ground ball collected again by O'Connor. Here comes O'Connor with some numbers. Takes the shot himself. Oh, what a big save. No rebound from Krantz. Highlanders trying anything and everything. Try to shot a man down. But a great save from the junior Matt Krantz. It certainly showed why he got the faith of his coaching staff to get the start here today. Here's Nick Homer. Homer trying to spin away from his mark, as that one misses just wide. Restarted on the far side. To the Negro. Lays it off. Here comes Fuller. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save made. Fuller blocked again by Hill. Here come the Highlanders the other way. Charging is Henderson. Passes it across. Suh rifles a shot, just misses it wide. He'll stay with the Highlanders with 5:02. You can See, Highlanders starting to force things a little bit. That's a pass to the side. Almost caught napping was Lewis Kelly, but got there in time. That works across to O'Callahan. The three-headed monster in the attack for Northern Highlands has been held silent so far with just about 16 minutes left in regulation time. Charging downhill with this is Radigan. He gets fended off, then gets around his man but loses the ball, and the ground ball picked up by McDowell. Great defensive work there from the short pole of Madalonis. Here's Lewis Kelly. Long pass, intercepted by Saw. Nice work from the 11 in white. Moving downhill, Scotch Plains-Fanwood, though, still was back in numbers, so no room to attack. Bacalzo. Now O'Callahan spins away from his man. Takes a shot left-handed, just missed. Differentiated look there, but pulled it a little bit. Stays with the Highlanders. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Still a 7-goal lead as that one is a yard sale of a hit, and the violation goes against Northern Highlands. One-handed snare out of the air by Tinonegro. Here comes the 11 in blue. Tinonegro tries to spin off his man, defended well, lays it off the shot. Save made again, though, by Hill. Liam Hill with 12 saves. Hands this off to Sandlofer. Henderson under pressure. Back to Sandlofer on the bounce. They're going to have to hurry here, Northern Highlands. Sandlofer charges down, just gets there across in time. Here's Suh. Just gets into the box in time. Bacalzo. Waits for the play call from the sidelines. Bacalzo looking for a pass to the low side. Shot, oh, rings the iron. Good look from Ethan Suh, but could not find its way home again. Just no luck from the Lacrosse gods, as that's a keep in play by Homer, but couldn't find a teammate, as here's Sandlofer again. This one collected by McDowell. 2:27 to go. Raiders cruising at this point. They don't have to force anything they don't want to. That pass across, though, is off the mark. Wind perhaps playing a little havoc there, out of play, with 2:09 to go. I'm sure, despite how well his team has played, Coach Maselli will still have some things for his squad to correct going into the next round if they get there. No matter the opponent, whether that is Chatham or Mars Knowles. Highlanders restarted and send it across to the far side. Radigan with 2 minutes left. Highlanders looking for some glimmer of hope here to advance to the next round. It's going to need to start happening quickly. Backing off again is Bacalzo. Behind the cage. The pass up top, but again, sails on the wind. And over the back against Northern Highlands. Quick, unsettled situation. Oh, what a save again by Liam Hill. My goodness. The junior keeper just continues to be incredible in between the pipes. 1:20 left to go here in the third. Heavy pressure oncoming. Here comes a chance for the Raiders out in front. Oh, but the pass not completed. Hill goes out of his crease to get it. Looks for options. He doesn't have any. He's being pressured the whole way. Forced into an awkward pass, which is eventually launched downfield and just cleaning their lines. Nice spear out of the air by Lewis Kelly. Here comes Kelly, downhill, looking for a shot, but it was forced off of it. And offside call against Scotch Plains-Fanwood. I think the referee didn't quite get the whistle there out in time, but eventually made up for it. Highlanders restart with 45 seconds to go in the third. As good as the attack has been for the Raiders, it's been their defensive play, their box-to-box midfield work that has just been so impressive. They've given no room and no chance for the Highlanders to even get any kind of offensive setup. They've been forced into these 1 and 2 pass attacks and right into a shot. And even those have not been able to find the twine. Radigan with 10 seconds. Works downhill. Stick checked away and loses possession again. Raiders reclaim. Long pass from Kelly. Up top, but cannot beat the buzzer, and it wouldn't have mattered because guess who? Liam Hill's in the way. But the quarter has come to a close. 12 minutes separate the Raiders from the semifinal round. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the conclusion of this one on Big State Sports.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BigStateSports for an extra discount.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Thinking about making a move? Call Michael Roth.
And welcome back here to Big State Sports. Don't forget to check out our Iron Peak Player of the Game interview on our Instagram page, where we will have broadcast schedules, college commitments, highlights, and so much more as we conclude the spring season here. And a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed to our YouTube page, have followed us on Instagram, for all of your support. It is very much appreciated. A couple scores have gone final from early games here this afternoon. Sparta has advanced to the semifinal round in North Group 2. They defeated Warren Hills 9-4. Earlier in South Jersey Group 3, Moorestown over Brick Memorial 22-5. And also in South Jersey in Group 4, Southern over Cherry Hill East 15-3. A lot of games going on as we speak, including the game that will determine the opponent of the winner of this matchup. As they set up for yet another draw, and once again, it's Ryan Maurer. A great face-off man in two sports, hockey and lacrosse, but this is where his bread is buttered. Again, going to Brown. The pass by McDowell ahead. The pass from Matalonis was a little bit off the mark, but found a teammate. And Scotch Plains-Fanwood will now slow things down for them. Just trying to work your rotation, work your offensive plays, keep good habits with a lopsided scoreline as it is. But right now, Northern Highlands needs one thing, and that's the ball. They have not seen a lot of it, especially in the attack in this second half. This is worked across. Ryan Scarpa moves it down low. The low shot, a little bit of a little quick one from Nick Homer, but another save made from Liam Hill. 14 saves for him now. There's a player down for Northern Highlands. And looks like that might have been non-contact. And so as the trainers go out to check on the injured Highlander, we'll take a break with 10:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter here on Big State Sports.
Residential real estate enthusiast. Whether you're looking to sell or buy, Mike's your guy. Likely one of the most expensive and stressful transactions a person makes is real estate. So why not have fun doing it? Call Michael Rossi today, where he is bringing the process from frustrating to fun.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Back here on Big State Sports, the injured Highlander Hudson Block being helped over to the trainer. He's had a lot of work to do at defensive midi position, and he's been busy today, and hopefully that is nothing too serious for that young man as he's helped over, and we restart with the Highlanders in possession. Ethan Suh backs his way over the midfield stripe and now goes to work. Sends it across to Jack O'Callahan. This Highlanders group trying to pull off a minor miracle at this stage with just 10.5 minutes to go to save their season. Henderson looking to get things going, moves behind the cage. Pass up top, deflected away, nicely done. Connor Scarpa getting in the way of that one, and now works in transition. His pass a little low, a big hit, flags go flying as Scarpa got hammered by the number 4 of Jack O'Callahan, and that's a little frustration there from one of the Highlanders' leading goal scorers who has not been able to do really anything in this game. And that's credit to the Scotch Plains defense, but their offense is good enough too. Caden Matalonis gets his second of the day and make it 9-1. Great work there in transition. A little bit of an unsettled situation as well. As it worked up high with the penalty on its way. The goal is good. As going into the box is the number 4 of Jack O'Callahan. It might have been an unreleasable penalty. I'm not sure. The signal is being sent the other way. As it'll be a man-up situation here for Scotch Plains-Fanwood with an 8-goal lead. And just as close to a flawless performance as you could hope for. This is one back again by Maurer to Kachanowicz. Sent across. Noah Brown. Oh, he thought about the shot but backed it off. This man-up situation again brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. And a little confusion on what the play call was from the Raiders sideline, so they'll take a timeout. Again, this is where that attention to detail will come in handy, especially in the what appears to be the upcoming rounds for the Raiders. You get sloppy here, you go up against a Chatham team in the next round or a Knowles team, and that could make you pay big time. So they're going to get that all settled out. And folks, we don't forget we've got some football. It's not too early for football here on Big State Sports, or late, depending on whether you're looking at the current calendar year or just the school year calendar as it is. 3 football all-star games coming up on our air. The Paul Robinson game, of course, coming up, as well as the Phil Sims North-South game for both boys varsity football and girls varsity flag football. We'll have both of those games on our air, as well as the Sean O'Hara Foundation Senior Bowl, which we'll have from Hillsborough High School on the 11th. We hope you join us for all those games as we get one last chance to take a look at some of the best athletes that this state has to offer. And if you don't think this state has any talent, well, you're not paying attention, especially in minor league baseball right now, as former Mars Knowles standout Luke Dickerson named by the Washington Nationals Development Program as their top hitter for the month. He was a two-star athlete, well, five-star athlete, I should say, in 2 different sports at Knowles, both a hockey player and a baseball player. So if you want to see the best athletes of all sports, not just at the Curse Cup, but at all of those senior games and the all-star games for football, it's all right here on Big State Sports. We hope you join us, and you can do that by clicking subscribe and clicking that notification bell. Raiders trying to find their way to a state championship, the sectionals championship banner on the corner of the field here. They want to add another year to that as they go skip passes galore and a beautiful shot at a goal. Ryan Scarpa adds his second of the afternoon and make it 10-1 Raiders. And this is just a pretty passing play with a skip pass across and buried over the shoulder. Liam Hill has made it look like there's 2 of them in there at times today, but he couldn't stop that one, as that was laced into the top corner. As Jack Callahan is out of the sin bin. As the 2 college commits draw again, Maurer and Sandlofer. Sandlofer, one of only a couple of seniors who took a couple of heavy slashes there. You could hear the owls from up here, but still held on to possession and gets a win against one of the best Fogos in the state. Good pressure there from Noah Brown defensively. Forces the pass across to Jack Henderson. This is a Highlands team, even if they don't get the win today, it's a very young team, very few seniors, and a lot of young players that are very, very up and coming, including 2 of their 3 top scorers. Callahan and Suh will be back next season. As Suh takes a rip, just missed it wide. I don't think getting a piece of that was Krantz. As this is O'Callahan. Had it poked away. Good work from Jake Luco. As the long pole stealed away, and the pass is just sent upfield. Bit of a wild one, though, and collected by the Highlanders. The number 9 of Jake Goswami. Goswami. Nice work from him. Hands it back off to Henderson. Henderson across to Bacalzo. Bacalzo saw nothing, gives it to Henderson instead. Henderson part of this senior group, trying to get on the board here. What could be his final game. Hands it off to Suh. Suh rips one and scores! Oh, that one had some frustration behind it. Ethan Suh with his 41st of the season gets it to 10-2. We don't have a radar gun up here, but I think it would just be reading fast off of this shot. That's one with a lot of anger behind it. This trio in the attack for Northern Highlands has been held silent until that point with 7:33 to go in the 4th quarter. Ethan Suh almost put a hole through the net with that one. The faceoff will come back up with Sandlofer again. Loses this time the Maurer. Maurer gets it across the midfield stripe, looks for a pass, takes a slash, and a couple of them from Sandlofer. Flag comes in, and so it'll be a man-down situation here for Highlands. Free play right now for SPF. Sent across to Cooper Dupuis, getting some time in the attack. Now to DeNegro. Jimenez. Across to Homer. Now across to DeNegro again. Tries to spin away from the pressure. Evades the stick check. Picks a bounce shot. Nice save made by Hill. And now the whistle blows for the flag. 15 saves for the junior Liam Hill. They're going to have him again next year as well. And the way he's played today, he has shown that those numbers are no fluke, and it's not about who they've played this year. He has been tremendous. Fortunately for him, he's seen a lot of shots. He's got to be close to the 30-shot mark that he's seen at this point. And when you get that amount of shots, it just turns into a bad math equation for any goaltender in any sport. You see enough shots, unless you get every break, it's going to be a problem. Sandlofer in the sin bin, a man-up situation here for the Raiders. Looking for the pass was Klopfer, but the send across to Ryan Scarpa was off the mark. And you hear Coach Maselli saying, take care of the ball. Even though they're a man up with 6:28 to go, he's still keying in on those fundamentals. Augie Ratner gets things restarted. Lays it back to Liam Hill. Hill looking for a pass. Finally gets one, but it's not across the midfield stripe yet. It's going to be close. Just getting there in time was Radigan. And into the box. 6 minutes even left to go here in the fourth quarter. 10-2 Scotch Plains-Fanwood. Radigan. Guarded effectively there by McDowell. Sent over. Ethan Suh. Suh spins. Tries to get away from his man. Great defense from Kochanowicz. Work to the opposite side. Good checks there from Dupuis. Forces a pass that was off the mark. It's collected, though, by Henderson, but lost his stick. Another yard-sailing stick check there from the Raider defense, this time by Jake Luco. Good job of the Highlanders, though, to keep possession. O'Callahan tried to get a passing sequence together, but is knocked aside. Stays with Northern Highlands. 5:10 to go. Another rip from a tight angle. This one misses wide. Highlanders first to the boundary. As the SPF bench is still very fired up with how this team has played. You got to be very, very pleased with how this game has gone and that coaching staff. They know the challenge that awaits them there, but another good shot and a great goal from Ethan Suh, his second. Got the best of McDowell that time for his 42nd of the year, and makes it 10-3. Great individual effort there. Is kind of a double team pick there. The slide that have been so good. A little overcommitted there, and they actually didn't slide on that play. It was just McDowell just following him, and because of that, he had the extra step, and Ethan Suh with his second goal. 4:48 to go here. Maurer goes back to the X with Sandlofer. Wins it back and collects the ground ball. And hands it back to Lewis Kelly. Kelly. Long pass across to Luco. Gets it across the midfield stripe. Switches hands and gets the pass to Noah Brown. Here comes Noah Brown. Thinking about the shot, hands it off downstairs instead. Oh, another tremendous save by Hill. Got the butt end of the stick on that one. Just about 4:10 remaining here. Nice little dodge away there by Jack O'Connor. And a timeout call by Northern Highlands. When we have this break, we want to thank again our local sponsors for making this broadcast possible this afternoon. Big thank you to Sam Jimenez Agency with Farmers Insurance, helping customers with auto, home, and business insurance in the Union County area for 15 years. A big thank you to Sam Jimenez Agency. Also by Darby Road Public House, located at 450 Park Avenue, Scotch Plains. And it's a local hub for good food and better people. Their 10-ounce pub burger is the best in Union County. Stop by for a pint and burger, open 7 days a week, and they wouldn't wish the Scotch Plains-Fanwood boys lacrosse team good luck in the season. By the way, cannot refer to that place enough. Great place to watch a match of soccer as well. Also, a big thank you to Tarleton and Family Landscaping in Bergen County. Give them a call at 201-321-2421. And a big thank you to Northwood Associates for all your construction needs in Bergen County. Check out their website, northwoodsnj.com. And by the way, one of the best logos I've ever seen for a company there. As the two teams break their huddles out of the timeout, Northern Highlands will have possession with 4:06 remaining. We restarted with Ethan Suh, who has gotten the offense together. 2 goals in this quarter. Those are the first 2 goals they've had since the first. It was a 10-goal unanswered run from the first quarter all the way through the fourth for Scotch Plains-Fanwood. And what has been a absolutely brilliant performance. As Jack O'Callahan looks for a shot, but again double-teamed on the slide. Now worked the other way. Radigan finds some room, takes a bounce shot, but was stick-checked all the way, and a nice save made by Matt Krantz, his 8th. Here comes Noah Brown. Works it outside. Nick Homer, double-teamed. Northern Highlands playing a much more aggressive defense now. Again, they just need to get the ball and just shoot and shoot and shoot some more, but the clock might not have enough on it to get 7 on the board. The 8 is held up here. Sent across by the 18 of Asher Silva. Out there with Vance Slack. Silva gives it to Kachanowicz. Now Ryan Scarpa. Guarded by his opposite number in Goswami. 2:25 to go. Kachanowicz with a high pass. Loose. Ground ball collected there by Henderson. He'll keep himself in bounds and will go on the attack. Box to box. Henderson still running with it. Takes a shot from a tough angle. Missed it wide. It's going to stay with the Highlanders. With 2:03 to go. Scotch Plains-Fanwood will go to 16-6 and will advance to the semifinal round to face either Chatham or Mars Knowles. Northern Highlands season will come to a close here. They'll finish 11-10, playing a very tough schedule, it must be said. But just a very tough opponent for them this afternoon, as that shot is deflected off of a defender there. And now here come the Raiders in transition. They look for a pass across. Oh, but it was a little bit too high there for Scarpa. Callum Fines was involved as well. Fines trying to backtrack as this pass finds the number 23 of Sloan Strudler. Bacalzo leaves it off to O'Callahan. O'Callahan guarded effectively there, but spins away from the pressure, takes a shot, and just misses wide. With a minute to go, we'd like to take this moment, too, to recognize the seniors for Northern Highlands. Ethan Sandlofer, Jack O'Connor, Jack Henderson, Sloan Strudler, for their contributions to the lacrosse program and to Northern Highlands High School. Congratulations on your careers, and we wish you all the very best in whatever you choose to do from this point forward, as that pass is intercepted by Griffin Huff. The Raiders will have, at the very least, one more game to play, as this is charged ahead by Asher Silva. Works behind the cage, as that shot was another save made by Liam Hill. Bit of a soft one there, but still counts as his 17th. Here come the Highlanders looking for one more at the end. That shot misses and a flag is thrown. And offsides the call against the Raiders. With 8 seconds left, they'll finish this game a man down. Our player of the game interview. Again, don't forget to check out that on our Instagram page. It's Caden Matalonis with a pair of goals for the senior. Our player of the game this evening, brought to you by Iron Peak, as the Raiders will cruise their way to victory and on to the semifinal round. Congratulations again to Northern Highlands on what was a fantastic season, but it will come to a close here. And again, a big congratulations to those seniors for their high school careers and for all that they have done. But that will do it for us here on Big State Sports. On our camera today, Nikki Simons, Craig Scott, our producer. I've been David Hassagen. Again, a big thank you to Sam Jimenez Agency, Arby Road Public House, Tarleton Family Landscaping, and Northwood Associates. I've been David Hassagen, and the final score again, 10-3. Scotch Plains-Fanwood over Northern Highlands. You've been watching the North Group 3 quarterfinal round here on Big State Sports. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you down the road. Islanders go to work. Ethan Suh, the number 11, running the top of this rotation. Good movement, good slide there, but the opening comes down the middle, and the first goal of the game belongs to Northern Highlands. Pie spinning away from pressure is Suh. And now back. Radigan. Back across. Trying to charge through Henderson. Takes a shot. Big save made again by Crabtree. As here's Klopfer. Klopfer comes from out behind the cage. Dodges inside. Nice little move. Shot. Nice save made again. Forces Scarpa out wide. Scarpa to Homer. Homer charges inside. Looks down low and scores! Commitments perhaps coming for those sophomores. That's a great stick check and a great takeaway by Caden Matalonis. They commit to Haverford. Comes downhill, takes the shot and score! 48 seconds left in the quarter. Cutter inside. Oh, nice dodge. Down low and they score. What a play. Brian worked across, trying to find some room there. Kachanowicz gives it across to Brown. Brown moving inside, looks for the shot, and he scores! And a violation there is going onto the X. There was William Clausen. He's in their normal face-off man for Northern Highlands. And looks like he'll be taking over there as they get a quick attack again, and another goal for across that midfield line. And they eventually do to Dupuis, who's got an unsettled situation now. Arrows across again, a rip. Oh, a nice save by Hill. Noah Brown was looking for the middle, a shot. This is just wide of the post. First one to it was Nick Homer. He'll keep possession rolling. Quick pass from behind the goal. The shot down low. Oh, what a save made. The rebound. Oh, misses high and wide. A big hit delivered. Still belongs to the Raiders. Spin move inside. Now work to the outside. Good defensive scrambling work on the slide from Northern Highlands. Still there for the Raiders. Across and a shot, and they score! Ball, but the pass is a little off the mark. Loose ground ball over by the edge of the scoring box. Picked up there by Klopfer. 17 seconds. Raiders looking for one more goal. Oh, a big save by Hill. And they've got the attackmen do it. 3 goal scorers, over 30 goals apiece. But if they can't get the ball inside to cradle and take the shot, then, well, it's not going to do you any good. There's a pass inside. There's something who's done very good. Almost just the 1 goal today. He's been held relatively quiet, but his teammates have picked up the slack. As this is worked across to Slack, and he scores! Constant rotation, constant motion from this Raiders attack. Oh, a big hit delivered, but continuing on with this is Filler. Comes inside, takes a shot, and scores! Tenenegro. Here comes the 11 in blue. Tenenegro tries to spin off his man, defended well. Lays it off the shot. Save made again, though, by Hind. And over the back against Northern Highlands. Quick, unsettled situation. Oh, what a save again by Hand. And that's a little frustration there from one of the Highlanders' leading goal scorers, who has not been able to do really anything in this game. And that's credit to the Scotch Plains defense, but their offense is good enough too. Caden Mack on the corner of the field here. They want to add another year to that as they go skip passes galore and a beautiful shot at a goal. Ryan Scarpa on the board here. What could be his final game. Hands it off to Suh. Suh rips one and scores. Oh, that one had some frustration behind it. Fired up with how this team has played. You got to be very, very pleased with how this game has gone and that coaching staff. They know the challenge that awaits them there, but another good shot and a great goal from Ethan Suh, his second. Kelly. Long pass across to Luco, gets it across the midfield stripe. Switches hands and gets the pass to Noah Brown. Here comes Noah Brown, thinking about the shot, hands it off downstairs instead. Oh, another tremendous save by